Hello and welcome to another beautiful episode of Who Do You Think You Are? Episode 122 and our first Zoom podcast of an 8-month pandemic. Pretty amazing.
It's pretty good, man. We probably should have done this sooner, but we didn't. So there's that. And the only reason we didn't this time, this time, is because of me. It's all my fault. I'm just throwing it out there. Full disclosure, okay?
Well, we're definitely going to bring that up a couple times. This is like your third fake, almost close call with it or something as well.
Bro, I have no control over what do you want me to do? I'm going to put people at risk?
I guess. I think you're muted. Or there you go, CJ. Okay.
Had to cough. Hello, everybody.
Oh, wow. That was professional of you.
You don't want the corona on there. The corona cough, bro.
Yeah, try not to cough on the camera, Pedro.
Why not, Pedro? Dude? Whatever, dude. I tested negative 3 days ago. Which is so fucking weird to me, dude, because my wife and my daughter have been positive. Well, my wife. But, you know, my daughter got sick too. And I've been around them the whole time. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I almost feel like I need to go get tested again.
I thought that you slept outside with the dogs.
No, she slept outside with the dogs.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's the safe thing to do.
That is the safe thing to do. Yeah, yeah.
It was on the cold nights. I felt bad. I threw a blanket on the ground, but, you know.
Just an old one, though, right? Not like a comfortable.
It wasn't even a blanket. It was just a sheet, just like an old white sheet. Yeah.
That's better.
Oh, yeah. How's it been, like, actually this close to it then? Have you been, like, more afraid of it? Like, does it freak you out? Or you just like, this is bananas, dude. Cut off your mask and don't even recycle it. Throw it in the ocean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I mean, right now I'm full QAnon right now, dude. No, honestly, it's been weird. I've been watching myself a lot more around other people, like, because I'm still, like, my work's totally fine letting me come in still. And
that's very responsible of your work.
That's what I said, dude. I'm like, it's so weird, isn't it? It's just a weird situation because also, how come I haven't had it? If this is so contagious and it's so, you know, it transmits easily, like, why haven't I had it? Like, all I got is a tickle in my throat, and now I want to cough. You know, I want the cough. I just want to get it over with.
Why would you want to cough?
I mean, you can get it over with without coughing, I think.
No, I'm saying I want to get it. That's what I want to do. I want all the symptoms. I mean, let me just get it and get it over with, and then I'm good for the next 3-4 months.
Okay, but I mean, you might already just have it without the symptoms, and then it's over with, and you don't have to cough.
That's true. But am I spreading? Am I killing people when I go to work and I go out to? I thought
with any luck,
100%. Yeah.
People did it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the clap.
You're killing people for sure, dude.
Yeah.
So,
dude, like. But I thought asymptomatic people couldn't transmit it. Remember, CDC said that.
Asexual people.
Oh, sorry. Gotcha. Totally not that. So I'm definitely transmitting it. What are you sipping on there, Boyle? You want to just read it out to me, please?
Wow, Profuse Juice by 10 Barrel Brewing. And this?
Whiskey
right here. There's a little bit of the devil's nectar right here, bro. We turn it up.
Oh, I forgot. It's your Friday, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is how I spend my Friday.
I'm just sticking to water, bro. I'm trying to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to get it, but who the fuck knows, man? It's just weird.
How's your woman been handling it? Is she?
It's fine. The first couple days, I'd say the first day she was like in bed, tired, like extremely exhausted. She never got a fever. She had a headache. That was about it, dude. And then the baby got a fever like 2 nights. Are you all right there, Nick?
No, it's hitting me hard.
Yeah, but
this news.
But no,
yeah.
They're a lot better now. Thanks for asking, man. Yeah, Little Miss is. It's the worst seeing your child sick, man. Like,
I can't imagine.
Like even like when you see your dog sick or something, you know, like that's the worst. But when you see your fucking child, man, and not being able to like do anything about it, it's.
I think from what I remember, according to that book, Zecharia Sitchin, that ancient aliens guy that Rogan used to talk about a lot.
Yeah.
He did a lot of research into the Sumerian culture, and he said one of the oldest poems that we have on record is a poem of a woman, like wishing that her sick child gets better.
Oh, damn, for real?
Yeah, like the oldest poem that we know of is a woman hoping that her sick child gets better.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Yeah, it sucks, man. And it's like, you know how I call it praying. I don't know if it's to the universe, to a god, to a form of a god, an aura of energy, whatever, you know. I call it praying regardless. And like I prayed that night, I was like, just give me her sickness, you know, like let me take her sickness. I don't want, just have her be clear, have her be good, have her be happy, and then I'll deal with the repercussions, dude. Like kill me, you know what I'm saying? Like it's to that extent though, because it's crazy, like the amount of love that you have for a tiny human like that, man.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude. That's cool.
Very Mayan of you, almost, in a way. Like
I try to stay relevant,
blood sacrificial kind of, in a way, you know what I mean?
Bro, I reach down into my roots sometimes, you know, and these things just come out.
Did it work? But it didn't. Whoever you prayed, you didn't listen because they didn't get you sick. They gave you a tickle in your throat. They made your wife sick.
Well,
that's what he actually prayed.
Yeah. It's like either
give it to her,
me or the broad.
Y'all are assholes,
all right.
bro.
Like, all right, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that, like, back in the day, maybe this is just my my white dominator cultural roots coming out, but
that's definitely what it is. I can tell you right now, that's definitely what it is.
You haven't even heard what I said, but you know that's what it is.
Well, just look behind you. It looks pretty white. You know what I mean? You got that clown hanging there, an acoustic guitar.
I'm not judging the guitar because I have a guitar hanging as well. And ironically, none of us play guitar. So it's just...
And I wonder if it's tuned. Is that guitar tuned there, Pedro?
Yeah, bro, it actually is. It's never... It doesn't untune ever, that guitar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're a liar.
Yeah, you are a liar. Your nose just grew. I can see it on the Zoom chat,
You're
bro.
a goddamn liar.
Dude, have you ever known me to be a liar? Ever?
Yeah.
And dude, when? Name one lie I've told.
You said some dude called you a bad, a racial name that didn't happen.
Wait, that was actually hilarious.
In the text thread?
That joke made was really good. Hey, what's the Q stand for? Flying in the back of your truck.
Yeah, that was funny. It was just the scenario I played out, you know, like what could I do to make this shit entertain me in a sense? But I don't have the balls to do it because he'd fucking probably say some racial slur and tell me to go back to my country, man.
No, you sit for a podcast like a white man.
Well, yeah.
That's what Twitter's good for.
Exactly.
You just hop on Twitter and say Trump is LGBTQ and then you hop off.
Bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's funny, dude. But
anyways, as a white patriarchal male, I think that it's crazy that back in the day you actually had to consider that if your kid got sick, I mean, literally, if you said, God, give it to me and take it away from this kid, that would have been a worse scenario. You know what I mean? Like you're the earning productive one. You need to be able to be healthy and continue to bang your wife and chop wood, you know?
Yeah, so that's true. So give it to the wife. That's what I said.
But that's why you have to have like 9 children, according to, Jesus or whoever.
Oh, wow.
Believe me, it runs in his family too. That's coming, you know? He'll have 9 kids in no time. You know what I mean?
No, bro. We're debating a second over here, man.
Really?
I don't know. I think we definitely want another one. It's just a matter of time right now.
Yeah. You think you could afford
debates?
Huh?
I want to hear the debates. Is this like a Trump versus Biden debate? What is this debate going like?
You
know what I mean?
Dude, it's
said
it was a debate.
It was more of play on words for that. Okay, we've discussed having another and when and all that shit. But
what's the answer? Let it out here on who do you think you are?
maybe in the next couple of years, man. Okay, 3 years apart is all right. You know, me and my brother were 5 years apart, and we were kind of late to build a relationship. He turned like 18, and then we started. Actually, no, he bought a PS4, and then we started. Bonding over video games, and then
That's beautiful, man.
I just grew. It was beautiful, dude, in a sense. But now, like, if I think about like her now and her having a sibling, 5 years, like we never went to the same school, we never went to high school, which was kind of nice because you didn't have like those eyes on you or the, you know, I don't know, some pressure because as an older sibling, you are looked up at by your younger siblings in a sense. Sometimes, occasionally, not in all cases.
I always thought it was cool when kids had a brother, you know, when you're like, oh yeah, the whoever brothers. I was always kind of jealous. I was like, damn.
Oh yeah.
You know, that'd be cool.
You
Have
have-
somebody else to have your back.
Do you have
And
siblings?
I think that's-
TJ? Hobo Blue Sound?
Huh?
Do you have siblings?
I have two older
Dr. Z.
sisters.
Oh, two older sisters. Gotcha.
Yeah. Dr. Zevius got no siblings. He had siblings, but
Yeah. Weird test.
The
went awry.
KGB. The KGB.
right.
Yeah, KGB is hard, man.
KGB.
KGB. So what's
Well,
up?
they're
What's up with
coming
you guys?
And, you know, living the life, dude. I miss you. This is heartbreaking. I mean, I thought you were
I
going to
know.
actually come to the podcast 2 weeks in a row for a second. It was crazy.
Well, you know, I figured with my whole situation, and you have family coming in next week for Thanksgiving and all that, I wouldn't want to get anybody sick, dude. You know,
Would have been a
that'd
good
just
story. Would have been a good story if I got my whole family sick on Thanksgiving and maybe one died. Or
But
got
I mean,
close.
we saw you last week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We shared a joint. You made me hit.
we shared a
You
joint.
Yeah.
No, I didn't make you do anything, bro. I said,
yeah, that's
"Can
peer
I hit that?"
pressure.
You fell for it, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
but you
you fell
said it
for
in
it.
a way that was like,
Yeah.
No, dude.
can I hit
No, I didn't beg.
He's like, why? Because I'm Latino? And I'm like, no, I'm not. Dude, I'm all across the border. Get the kids out of cages. And he's like, nah, I don't think so.
No, you're racist, bro. I'm gonna.
I know.
You're canceled if you don't share this joint with me right now.
Yeah,
I never said that, you assholes. You always put words in my mouth.
Well,
Got to
throw
put
the
something in
tickle
there.
in your
Oh,
throat.
come
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Um,
Hey, if you get pulled over now, can you hold the sign up for a cop and be like, I got COVID? Like with your window
Dude,
up?
yeah,
It would be
do
a good
that.
idea.
And I thought of this the other day. Instead of defund the police, get like a bumper sticker. It's like give the police a raise or something like that too. You could kind of like have the American flag, kind of be like fund the police. You know what I
It's
mean? I think
refunded
Yeah.
now, right? Refund the
Yeah.
police.
Refund them and also
Yeah.
give them a raise.
we should make those bumper stickers. I think we'd sell a lot.
I think we
Ironically,
would.
not ironically. You know?
Mm. Give cops raises or something like that.
I
Something
like
biting.
I like the people that do the t-shirt businesses online, and they do, they'll do two websites. They'll do, Trump2020t-shirts.com and Biden2020t-shirts.com. And they just make bank, dude. And that's the most American thing you can do, in my opinion.
True.
So I think those people need to be celebrated a little bit more.
I mean, they're on every corner over here, dude.
Yeah. Just playing both sides
With
against each other for your own profit. Like, what's more American than
That's
that?
genius.
That's
Yeah,
true.
of course. Capitalism,
Yeah.
baby.
Hell yeah.
I love it. I love capitalism. I think we should keep going for another 10 years strong, before it finally collapses. But the people at top, they'll be flying away. So that's good news for
What
them.
are we leaning
So
towards?
Those are the winners.
What are we
Those
leaning
the
towards
people you
right
should have been. What are we leaning towards? Trump is going to get this election back, man, and he's going to turn this country on the right track. He's going to turn this train around from where it's going,
He's going to keep the train going in the right direction. Duh. He's already...
Yeah.
This train... Nothing can stop the Trump train.
No. You might have thought it took a little loop or a little skid when Biden was supposedly elected, when his votes or something.
You know what?
Dead person voting 500 times. This is the craziest thing of our lifetime, okay? We have dead people voting. We have dead animals voting. We have scientists that don't exist voting as well. And I don't know then we have people throwing away 50,000 votes.
Dude,
did you see that in Connecticut? They found 1,500 votes under the river. And I was like, well, I don't think it's just insane. You know what I
But
mean?
is
Crazy
that like
times.
crazy times for sure? But is that like the bricks being left out at or like peaceful protests? Like, is that something just framed there? You know what I'm saying? Like, are these provocateurs or whatever you call them?
What do you mean bricks left out? It was New York City. Okay, bricks are gonna be laying around. Okay, we're building. We're always building.
Yeah.
Okay, quick to the conspiracy all the time. This is crazy. Keep the train alive. Okay.
You know what happened with his train, dude? It was one of those like derail levers, and he just skidded off for a while.
Yeah,
he's coming. Joe
Biden
back.
Was off to the side with a black mustache. He was twiddling.
Yeah, it was like black and white, like the Spy versus Spy type of shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's geriatric versus geriatric.
I love that image of Biden. That's hilarious.
That'd be a good drawing.
I don't know. I feel like CJ, you might have do you? I think I don't know. I hear from you more like there's a possibility it will actually happen. Like, do you actually feel like that's true, or is just like kind of poking fun at it?
What are the numbers looking at, baby? Come on.
And so like the electoral college thing coming up, right?
Yeah. Well, there was another batch of like 1,700 votes that was found in another. I think it was in. I don't remember. I'm not going to quote. But there was another batch. There was like 2,500 that were found, and then there was another 1,700 that were found this morning. I think I can't remember. That's but they did find.
No, it sounds like it didn't happen to me. Okay.
And
they find him in a Dairy Queen dumpster.
All of these have moved it in Trump's favor. Maybe like 1,300 votes total. So it's like nothing, because the first batch moved it in Trump's favor 800. The next batch moved it in Trump's favor 500. So it's all these tiny little amounts. But Rudy Giuliani is saying that they've got evidence in Georgia. I don't remember which states, but I think it was Georgia or Pennsylvania of 650,000 at least.
And Giuliani is my guy. Giuliani's my guy. So you know what I mean? If Giuliani
he used to be the left's guy until he, I mean, like everybody loved him after 9/11 and everything, but then he becomes Trump's lawyer, and it's like, whoops. Can't like that guy anymore.
Yeah,
it was a good move on his part. Think about the movies. Think about that. It's a long-term idea. The book deal. You know, he was in the new Borat movie. Had a great scene in that. I didn't watch it.
I wonder how much he got paid.
I wouldn't be surprised if Giuliani. So if Trump wins this year, I wouldn't be surprised if Giuliani runs in 2024
with AOC, right? As his running mate, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Is that real? Be good. Like AOC for real?
Yeah, 100%. She's in.
Against AOC, yeah.
No, together. It's something weird is going to happen in the next.
It's going to unify.
It's going to be weird.
There'll be the anti-totalitarian fascist.
What do you see?
Whatever the.
Yeah. What do you see?
AOC is my Cleopatra, so I mean, that's my next tattoo. I don't.
You like her, bro?
I love her. She's my queen.
What does she stand for? Or you just like her looks?
Yeah. I just feel like, yeah.
I thought you were like behind her policies and everything.
Well, no, I mean, she seems like she has some talking points and stuff, So.
I think it's funny that politicians are such dog-faced pony soldiers that AOC is like attractive.
Yeah, that's so hilarious. I know, it's so funny.
She's not even that hot, like maybe she's like a cute she's like a cute chick or whatever, but like she's not.
Whatever, dude. There's a guy with a clown behind him.
I mean, there's one video where she dances and she looks kind of good in that video, but that's the only one.
Yeah. But then
and
watch her talk about same-sex marriage, and it's like, no, it doesn't land.
What do you think the repercussions of that being, CJ? Like, what do you like if Trump's it in January?
Oh God, dude, it's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just think that so definitely there's going to be riots again, which will be, which will completely be overlooked that there's not riots from the right now. You know what I mean? Like we saw some violence, but it was highly debatable who started it this weekend You know what I mean? It seems,
Yeah.
and so it's,
aren't they all rallying up in Washington right now, though?
yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of rallies. We had a rally out here that was pretty huge. So yeah, I don't know. And Trump's definitely like fomenting all of that on Twitter like crazy. So it's just interesting to see if it ends up getting to the point where there's no foreseeable path to victory. I think Trump will concede. But I think he's going to definitely like fight it out with every last tool, because he's not a politician. Most politicians wouldn't do that because they're trying to save face and do all of this. Like, they have this decorum they have to follow. But Trump's like, I don't give a,
true,
obviously Trump has no decorum. So he's like, I'll fight it out till the very last, dude.
I'm getting 4 more years.
Which is interesting. I wish, Ron Paul was like that. I wish fucking Andrew Yang was like that. I wish some people who who could actually get in there and make a difference would have a little bit more tenacity like that.
It's a good point.
Yeah, but does like ruining your face and all that prevent future jobs, future opportunities?
Well,
like if you do something like that.
The problem is like our social norm of like dominating in the business world or like the government, like being the bully or the dickhead or the asshole, like that's unfortunately almost the route you have to take to it almost seems like to get in these like places of power or importance. You know what I mean? Like you have to kind of step on people's toes, and Trump is the ultimate like fuck you to everybody. And honestly, he is. And that's whether you like him or not. I mean, that is just the truth. I mean, I don't like him.
He's playing by the new rule book, and everybody else is playing by the old rule book.
Or the people that are competing with him are playing by his same rule book. And like that's unfortunately that's what like the Bernie Sanders or Andrew Yang, like they have to kind of be able to fire that wit back or kind of be personable, I guess, in that way, or also just assertive too.
Yeah, I think they have to be amenable to the party that they're part of, because they're using these party mechanics in order to they're leveraging it for their cause. You know, it's like it's what the difference is between, if you want to take a libertarian look at it, Ron Paul and Rand Paul. Like Ron Paul spent his entire career being literally the only one, you know, on the floor saying no to outrageous bills and, you know, things that he had a principled stance against. Whereas Rand Paul is going to get in there and actually, you know, he actually mixes it up with the, you know, with the party and play and, you know, plays the political game more.
He's a hybrid, bro.
So you see where, I mean, he definitely got higher up in the system. He was whispering in Trump's ear this entire time. And, you know, he's been, somebody said the other day that John Bolton would have been, you know, appointed, like whatever they were looking for him, you know, Secretary of State or DOD or something. I can't remember what, but like he would have been on the cabinet if Rand Paul wasn't in Trump's ear saying this, you know, keep this dude out. So, you know, it's been effective. It's just like, again, it's the old rule book. You're sitting, you know, you're sitting here playing 1950s, you know, moves, and, you know, Trump comes in with Facebook and everything and, you know, shows you the new game. And now everybody's kind of scrambling to keep up. And I think that's part of what we're seeing with all this chaos with this election is the left is like, okay, there, you know, we got to take these pieces from what Trump did to us and we have to try and apply them now.
Bro, do you think this would be a pro or a con, finally just having a dictator and him becoming the first one of American history? Wasn't a joke. You know, I feel like...
No, because I have friends...
Thank you, Pedro.
I have friends that like believe maybe, you know, is socialism that bad? You know what I'm saying? Like I have friends that are that extreme, dude. And so like...
that's low information to me. I don't see them as being extreme. I see them as being ignorant, you know, sorry, like, but literally. Sorry,
Pete's friend.
No, I was talking about Nick.
I'll take them on, dude. Let's go. I don't care. Like, I've never met a person who believes in socialism, quote unquote, and can, number one, explain it, and number two, make arguments.
Okay, let me reiterate. It's more like parts of socialism aren't that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyways,
so it's like, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna end what we're talking about. If you want, we're continuing. Go.
No, that's fine. I know.
Well, I was just saying, like, just like basically what it comes down to, like, if something does happen, which I can totally see, something with Trump obviously isn't going to go down not swinging, right? So like, but the chaos that will ensue from that, like, it's gonna like, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be something very wild. Because regardless, he's not gonna pass over the keys like it's not gonna be clean and easy. You know what I mean? It's like me getting my stuff from next girlfriend's house. You know what I mean? My clothes are probably being burnt on fire. She's like throwing a straightener that's like hot at me and stuff like that. I'm like, I just want my clothes, you know? So it's gonna be a little bit like that. He's gonna like, Donald Trump's gonna like take a shit in the microwave and stuff 3 minutes as he walks out. And he's like, all right. Like, what? It was a practical joke.
That's I mean,
in every microwave in the White House.
Yeah.
You know that
I'm going to spend my last 28 days taking 28 shits in all 28 microwaves.
You think I can't eat KFC 3 times a day for a month?
I drink 12 Pepsis a day, bro.
I think that's where the question is. Like, I think it's pretty obvious what's going to happen if Trump wins. You know, if he overturns it,
it's going to be wild to me, dude. That's why, like, last week I brought the, you know, question of a civil war, or just even, you know, not necessarily full-blown civil war with guns and shit and all that, but there's just going to be chaos, bro. I mean, it's going to be riots. It's going to be everything. And that's like, it's kind of regressive. It's sad.
It is, but I also think that a Trump win is the only way that we get anything close to a church Pike committee, you know, an investigation into the intelligence community and everything like that, and into what exactly has been going on, you know, as far as all of this just wild nonsense from the media and everything like that. And the institutions have clearly broken down, you know. Right. So it's kind of, for that reason, I'm like, ugh, it would actually be better, you know, if Trump did turn it over in the courts and start things like that. Because if we get a Biden-Harris administration and things go back to the way they were, it's just going to be back to business as usual. And, you know, we'll just be getting fucked behind the scenes.
Damn, instead of bummer vibes, dude. Bummers all around. This is the end of times, and it's not going to feel good. We're ending on totally uncool vibes.
Whatever, bro.
It's, you know.
What are we even at, dude?
I have no idea. It doesn't tell me.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. I just see it maybe like a repetition of 2020 next year.
Yeah, I mean, that's the sad part. It's like I feel like a lot of people are like, when it's the end of the year, then they're like, and now everything is, you know, it's like it symbolizes something of like hope or something, when it's literally so nothing. Naive. There's nothing associated to a tangible, but like, we're so conditioned and so fucking dumb that like every year is like, oh, it's another year. Everything's possible. Like, that literally could have been the next month. Like, Corona doesn't care about this. Politics doesn't care about this. The society doesn't care about this. And just, it's sad, the chaos that's all around us, man.
You're bumming me out, dude. I gotta smoke more of this joint.
Exactly. Okay, well, dude, that's
I'll end with one. Actually, this is the perfect thing to kind of end or roundabout on then, because I saw this great article on like CNN or something. It's about the people that write like Hallmark cards, how it's going to be a really difficult time this year to write these cards and be like sympathetic to like, you know, what's happening right now, but also have it be merry. So she's like, it's so hilarious just like reading these people like talking about struggling, like, how do we do it? Like, they have snowman wearing the masks and stuff. Like, it's been a tough year, but Merry Christmas. Just like,
oh my God. That's so fucking ridiculous. Just do regular shit, bro. We love seeing words on paper that are affirmations and shit. We feed into that. Or like shows nowadays that have like, they record with the masks on and all that. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Did you see today that some senator was yelling at like the whoever was running the president of the committee that was happening, and he was like, no, you should put your mask. He's sitting there with his mask on 50 feet away from anybody at all, and he's like, you know, making his little point about how the dude presiding over the meeting should be wearing a mask and shit. And the dude presiding over the meeting was like, I don't wear a mask like most senators when they're talking. And I don't take instruction from you. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Fight for your right, baby. It's a revolution.
I think it's funny that Trump, I don't think it's funny because I can't remember what I was gonna say. What did you say right before that, Nick?
That's a great question, man.
Oh,
10
Hallmark
points.
cards.
Okay,
The
got
Hallmark
it. Yeah.
cards. Yeah, I think it's funny. Like Hallmark should make an entire line of cards for people who like broke up with their family, and they're like, Trump's out of office. I overreacted. You're still my aunt.
I you do one like a sorry card, like sorry I gave you COVID, and it's like hugs and kisses. You can see each other in 14 days, or you can make some like Hanukkah cards, like the 7 days of quarantine. You can play with it a little bit too. I think there's a lot of room to do some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
What else could you do? What else would you write, do you think?
Well, those are good. First of all, I mean, you have to have one for every family member, for every type of family member, for for breaking up over Trump.
Yeah.
Sorry, your mom died from COVID.
Yeah, and sorry I called you a fascist.
Yeah, but here's $20.
Yeah.
Birthdays, COVID birthdays would be good.
Ooh. It's been 1 year since your sister died from COVID, or what kind of birthday cards are these?
No, just regular, like your birthday was during, or you had COVID during your birthday or something like that.
Well, I think we start separating our age. It's like after COVID, like now your wife will be like 0 years old. AC.
You know what I mean? Yeah. After COVID, baby.
That's kind of good, like a good refresh, in this new Trump dictatorship America.
We need a refresh for sure, bro.
I've got it. Okay, I've got my Hallmark card.
Okay.
We both have spoken rashly, but I spoke the rashest. Sorry your mom died after I called her a fascist.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Dig it.
Yeah, there we go. That's one. One Hallmark card down.
And here are her ashes or something like that. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and you could actually send them out too. Like you could take little pieces of her ashes and put them in little little cocaine bags.
Or you can do one of those that have a
snowman
spring
out of it.
Yeah, that have the spring in there, and you put that shit in. And so here's your mom, bitch.
my grandma.
I'm too high, bro.
My grandma, like my grandpa, were like heavy smokers, and she would always knit, So like they would like chain smoke inside their apartment or inside their house, and we never ever really send like Christmas or birthday presents. Like my mom wouldn't even let us open them inside the house because literally it'd be like that. Like you'd be outside opening it, and just this huge literally puff of smoke and smell.
That's the worst, dude. Being in a house that is like a smoker friendly house. I mean, I'm not shaming anybody, but it's just as a guest.
It's white trash and it's disgusting. Bro. I'll shame them for you.
I loved smoking cigarettes in apartments I lived in so much.
Really?
And I know I love the smell of it. I love it.
It's so disgusting, dude.
And then you see like the yellow gook just like on the walls, and it's just
easy,
fucking
Pedro. Jesus, we made it a whole.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna get any racial comments. Now you gotta start.
That was
there goes our YouTube monetization. We were gonna make money from this one. Damn it,
bro!
man.
I just realized what I said. I'm so sorry, dude. I didn't mean any of it. I didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean, though? It's like that fucking yellow tar shit up on the walls, bro. That's just
no, it's gross, dude.
Oh man!
Even when I did smoke, I didn't smoke inside because it was I can't. It's gross. I like when an apartment smells clean. Even Nick's apartment smells clean.
Sucker, you got tricked. Whatever, Pedro. Come on, dude.
It's the Febreze.
I don't have a pool, man.
Whatever, dude. Okay, my pool's stinky right now.
Okay, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either, man. But this was fun, guys.
It actually was fun. It's
this is pretty good.
Yeah. It's almost different because like I kind of have to listen and look at you guys more to actually follow the conversation.
That's what you should be doing in any conversation.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Ah, damn it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll catch you
next
week.
This. This was pretty smooth.
Can we do this again next week? Actually,
I know he's gonna start pulling this card a lot more.
Whatever, dude. Let me just get over this COVID shit. I don't even know if I have it, dude. That's the fucking thing. I feel fine.
You don't look. Your eyes do look a little watery.
Right now?
Yeah, he said some off-color stuff in this episode. Yeah. Something's going on, dude. You're like the guy that's in the zombie movie that got bit, but he doesn't want to tell anybody yet. Like on your chin or something. You're sweating all the time.
It's just baffling to me. I want to go get tested again, actually, just to fucking.
You should. I mean, well, once she gets tested again, you should probably just get tested again, just to, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you can test positive for like 3 to 4 months afterwards, dude.
Elon Musk tested what? Positive, then negative, positive, negative, all in one day.
Yeah, I've heard of people going, in one day for sure.
He did the more accurate test or whatever. Any idea if he ever got those results back and published it, or
who knows, man? That's a great question.
Yeah. Oh, here we can Google it because we're on our computers.
Oh.
This chop suey is looking at me funny, dude.
What is it? Hey, tell me about it.
Chop suey, bro. It's pork. It's like bean sprouts.
The toxicity of our city.
Cabbage, bro. Celery, carrots, some white rice.
Thank God you're not in the studio. I do not want to smell those farts. You know?
I don't
That's
fart
not gonna be
in the
good.
studio, dude.
Yeah, you do. And that's your natural smell that follows you, like Linus from Peanuts.
Do I smell?
No.
I always wonder that. Like, do I smell?
Yeah, I know. You always wonder that. Or like, because some people, no, not even in a bad way, just other people have like a certain scent that like follows you, right? I'm so attracted to smells. I don't know. Like a girl that smells good, just.
Oh yeah. I get like two, like if you have been hanging out with a girl and then you leave and you smell your hands and it smells
exactly.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. Smell your
or when you've been laying in bed with her and then like she leaves and the pillow still smells like her shampoo.
Yeah,
pheromones, dude. Pheromones are fucking wicked.
It's so weird. It's so weird. It's so animal.
And I'm not talking like, do I smell like body odor? Because when I smell it myself, like I know when I have body odor. But I'm saying, do I have like, what would you call it?
Do you smell like a Mexican?
Yeah. Or do you smell like a white,
Dude, you smell.
Do I smell like a wet dog?
No.
Like a wet cloud.
But then
And Pedro, you know what you smell like, Pedro? You smell like what I feel like the first time the Little Mermaid emerges from the ocean and she can finally walk. And she takes her first shower and she cleans herself up for the first time. I feel like that right when she burst out the bathroom door, that's the smell that you have.
Damn, dude.
Disney magic.
What ocean spray, awesome, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Disney ocean spray.
Yeah.
Sierra Mist, dude. You smell like Sierra Mist.
Sierra Mist is fire, though. If I had to choose a citrus pop,
to smell like.
How am I supposed to trust anything you say after you say Sierra Mist is fire?
Yeah,
like if Sierra Mist is fire, you have a low.
You garbage.
It's just a low threshold for what's good.
But Sierra Mist is good, bro. What do you guys consider good?
I'd smell like a fucking sun kiss, dude. That'd be my sun.
I like water, dude. Water tastes good.
I know. Okay, all right. Go listen to some more Joe Rogan, why don't you?
Yeah, dude. How's Jordan Peterson doing? Did he survive?
Yeah, did he make his bed this morning, bro?
Yeah.
Wait, he had the rona? What happened? What happened to him?
He was addicted to barbiturates. Or benzos, not barbiturates. He was addicted to benzos. He was on like some, basically some crazy form of Xanax, and in trying to get off of it, he had wicked withdrawal symptoms, and they couldn't fucking get him straight. And they had to like they took him to
social media.
He got a face tattoo and shit too.
They took him. They took him to Russia. They had to take him to some Russian hospital and shit like that. And he got COVID while he was in the hospital as well. But he's back and he's doing better and shit. And he's been writing. He wrote the entire time, just in case you thought you had an excuse for not writing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. His children are grown, bro. Okay, he's got some time.
Yeah. He's on benzos, dude. Of course he's doing some writing.
I'll
doing
find
some
some
writing.
I'll find some time. Give me 10 to 12 Benadryl and I'll find some time.
Exactly. Jordan Peterson is Big Xan.
I should do my good writing at 4 a.m, after 2 nights of not sleeping. So do you think this whole meat carnivore diet thing came on nothing?
I had a dream once that Jordan Peterson. So I walked into this hotel, and Michaela Peterson was like the hostess, and she said, "Come on in. We don't have any rooms. So I have to share a room with my dad." And I was like, "Oh shit!" And I walked into this room.
Did you just
Jordan
cream
Peterson's
your pants
in there?
Did you cream your pants there?
No, I didn't recognize them as who they were in the moment. But I walked in and Jordan Peterson's in the room and he's like, and there are dead rats everywhere, big ones, and like little hairless things too. Like they almost looked like puppies or something. They were big dead things, and they were all strewn throughout the bed and throughout the thing. And Jordan Peterson's in there and he's got this like gaunt face, and he goes, "I just pulled the sheets back," and he pulls the sheets back and there's a bunch of dead shit under there, and I just get under the blankets and I pull it back over and I go to sleep. And I was like, okay, I guess that's what we do. And I just got into bed with all these fucking dead things. And
you have some serious issues.
What did that dream mean, dude?
Yeah.
I know.
Did you predict Jordan Peterson's possible death?
It sounds like you're a cat and you've died many times in your life and you've been reborn. And that was the end of that life. Like whatever that was is either something very deep that you need to uncover and deal with, or you need to pick it up and move on.
Yeah,
I know what part of the symbol was. I'm trying not to end us on a downer here. So, sorry.
Here we go again.
We got hairless rats dead underneath the bed. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm not going to try.
He said hairy. He said hairy rats. Okay,
but then he said skin.
They were like hairless. So what it was when I was going through the whole thing, when we were doing the whole abortion thing, my roommate had a cat, and the cat got knocked up. I don't know what this is.
The whole abortion thing.
Abortion.
Oh, God. What are you doing? The signing for like the president?
I'm scraping out the
fucking State of the Union or something.
So when we were going through
abortions, no more, and then
it's abortion. You gotta scrape the baby out. When
abortion.
Hey, what do you got later, Doc? I got
I got to take care of a couple.
Now you're just doing it to the glass. It's like, why? It's like, what are you doing?
Fuck. We're all canceled now, bro.
Yeah. But when that was happening, my roommate had a cat, and the cat got knocked up, and the cat had its kittens, but one of them was a stillbirth, and it was just like in there for a while. And then, I'm like, we're doing this abortion thing, and I wake up one morning and I walk out into the living room, and the cat had its stillbirth like just on the ground, and then like walked away, went and did some shit, and it just like fucking probably shook me or stayed with me in a little way. So yeah.
So did you fry that up and just like have it for breakfast, or?
Yeah. I scooped it into a shoebox and threw it in the trash can.
Damn, rest in peace, bro. Dude.
Did
you name it? Did you name it?
That was the exotic meat.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I named it Scrambles.
Dude.
Hell yeah, bro.
So yeah, but that's what it was. If you ever see like a stillbirth or anything like that, it's just a little mammal with no hair. Pretty cool. Oh, so it was a bunch of those all strewn throughout this room.
I've seen dogs give birth, but I mean they were alive.
Yeah,
I had a rabbit give.
Oh, good for you.
Give birth to 3, and they all died like instantly.
Damn.
Lotus lived the longest 1 week.
Lotus?
Oh, you named them even?
Of course, dude. I even named the one that died the first time I went out.
Why did they die?
Because he stepped on them.
I think rabbits like fornicate so often and so quickly. I think they just like do a plethora of kids. So like I think it's normal for like a couple to die.
They
So
like
they're
have a high
Mexican.
death rate.
They're Mexican,
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
That's not what I said. You said that. I think that's
Whatever,
anything.
bro.
We are circling back the wagon, though. That is kind of like what I was talking about before.
Well, sure, I didn't
You know.
want to end on dead skinned rats, and then
Yeah, that's why I tried to switch it over to that callback that you called me this morning, where you said it ran in my genes that we reproduce a lot of kids, bro. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
See, we'll take it away from death and toward life, man.
yeah,
And
that's
toward
beautiful,
life.
dude.
Have 9 children. A couple of them might die, but your genes will continue.
You need
Yeah.
to
You
do
know,
it.
that's the mess. That's
need
the
to do
positive
it.
message.
And just
That's
live
true.
off government. No?
Somebody's got to
Live
go to
off the
work, and
welfare check.
somebody's got to go to work. So
Yeah. Unless you're
Okay.
privileged like Pedro and Ray over there, and then you can
Yeah.
just debate about having 2 kids.
I have a pool, and it has a tree.
What are you talking about? I haven't seen a day off in like 3 weeks. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? I go to work
Yeah,
every
but-
day.
Your
I
kid's gonna
grind. This is why I
survive,
got the
so
pool. You can do it too. I
Exactly,
got
bro.
the pool.
Motivation.
I got the wife. I got the family. Okay, I haven't had a day off in months. Okay, you guys don't have the drive.
I'm
Look at
about to break down.
Pool. I got a pool. I haven't seen my wife or my kid in 3 months, but I got it all.
I got it all, baby.
I got
You know
the
what? They're-
American
they're- They're always right here with me.
keeps living the highest pinnacle
Take
of the
the ball.
American dream that is possible as a millennial.
Yeah.
In a sense, bro, that's not wrong.
It's not. It's not. I mean, there are TikTok people who. I mean, but that's not the.
extreme.
Is that the American dream though? 'Cause
I don't know,
don't
bro.
think it is.
Fucking
I
living
think
my
The
life.
Chinese dream.
yeah.
Russian
That's giving-
dream. Russian
Is
dream.
it?
No
it
days
Russian?
off. Yeah.
It is. Those are China companies.
Ruski.
I thought you were I thought you were just bouncing ethnicities here, boy. I was trying to follow along.
Oh, you're trying.
What's the
volleyball.
Cuban dream?
Who knows,
The
man?
Cuban, the
Play
Cuban
baseball.
dream. Yeah, the Cuban dream has come over, either become famous superstar in sports,
Or a sandwich maker? Run a
or you
sandwich
just
shop?
or you just run a bodega, for the rest of your life.
Or the
and then-
fedora.
And then you don't and then you don't want any more Cubans to come over.
Aren't these just Cuban stereotypes?
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah,
have.
bro. That's what you yeah.
We're not much deeper than that.
I don't know, what's your American dream, dude? What's the white American dream? Give me that picket
White
fence,
American
baby.
dream. I don't know. My American dream is to be able to afford to have many wives.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I would
all of it.
I would want another white.
Jeffrey Epstein is the white American dream.
Damn, homie.
You want to be able to spread your genes over the entire earth, and you think that you're like superior to everyone, even though you haven't actually done anything to earn it.
Wasn't that a conspiracy that they were trying to spread the elite seed through the youth?
Really?
Yeah, I mean there is a conspiracy about that, but Epstein specifically said he wanted his genetics to spread all over the world. He was trying to collect a harem of girls to start just fucking producing his babies.
And you know what that is? That's dedication, baby.
He committed suicide though, and you're not supposed to trust anybody that's done
That's
that. So
dreaming.
obviously that's crazy. I never thought about that. I could see that though.
It makes
So
sense.
basically what CJ's saying is he's the next Epstein, dude.
It's the ultimate narcissism.
You're right. Yeah. I guess that's what happens with all old society leaders and stuff. They all become kind of culty in some way, right? I mean,
yeah.
You start praying to some
Everything's
god,
a
it
cult.
becomes. Yeah, it really is.
I mean, if you and your family have all kinds of wealth and resource and aspirations, you're going to want to keep it in the club,
I guess. I don't know.
How can you, it's even just as a matter of trust.
Yeah.
Or even to a matter that goes into primal roots, you know what I'm saying? We're funded here. This is where we're from.
Yeah,
That's
it's in
so
our DNA to be.
It is, but a lot of people play off of that, bro. Yeah, it's nasty.
But it's in our DNA to be tribal. It's we have a literal drive to determine who's our clique and who is not.
Yeah. We almost have to do that though, because you can only accept so many people within memory, right? You could only have a group or something so big. I don't know.
We're in prison, bro. We're in prison just without the bars.
Damn, dude. Hell yeah.
When you say that, you got this big ass bowl
I
of
know.
chop suey and everything. It's like it doesn't really
How'd you
feel.
make that, dude? He's like cup of noodles. You put it in a Ziploc bag. You flush in the toilet 5 times.
You shake it up a little bit.
You shake it up. I
crunch some hot Cheeto powder on this.
I'm just imagining 3 dudes like in the Middle East somewhere who own one pair of shoes between the 3 of them, and they're scraping like a stick around in the dirt, and they got a little fire, and like they're sharing whatever they could find that day, and they're just they're like, it's a prison, bro, but it's not a literal prison, it's a prison in your mind. Yeah. And it's like, whoa.
I'd fall for it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you'd fall into a cult, dude.
I don't know for sure. I don't know how long we've gone. I'm scared that I'm like recording and not picking up stuff. Like I feel like we've probably done 40 minutes. No.
Yeah, I think it's been longer.
We probably should have looked at the clock, but I don't know.
Should have. I
also had a thing come up saying like, "Are you enjoying your first time using this?" So you get like an extended amount. But I'm just too high to know what's going on or how long it's gone for. So I don't know.
Same, bro.
I feel like we've done a good amount of time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and we got out of the darkness, so it'd be a nice little spot to wrap her up if we want.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks for doing this, guys, and we'll just play it by ear as far as next week or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty.
Amor
y paz.
All right, leave.